Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday, happy afternoon, and I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for tuning in to the No Pain Podcast. Today we have our 39th episode of the No Pain Podcast, which is fairly exciting. But what makes it even more exciting is our guest today. Today we are here with Brandon Chase. He is an advocate against drunk driving. He is associated with Mothers Against Drunk Driving, rightfully so. He's also a motivational speaker, and above all else, he has been very lucky to survive a very traumatic car accident. So we're very happy to have him here to help spread the word and to share his story with us. So, Brandon, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Thanks. I'm honored to be on our podcast. So thanks very much.
Of course, we appreciate for you, reaching out to us initially and organizing this because everybody's really interested in what you have to say and obviously raise awareness against drunk driving because it's still a pretty major issue in the country and the entire world for that matter. And the more people we have speaking out against the tragedies that it can cause, the better, right? So
For sure.
So what were you doing before you showed up today? Were you just kicking it today, just hanging out?
I was Stampede.
You're at Stampede? I don't blame you.
I was with the life program, and I was with the guys for the life program. The dog show at Stampede.
Oh, the dog show? Is that like Canine Stars?
Yeah. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I saw that probably about 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
That's been quite a while. I haven't been to Stampede in about 3 years, though, too.
Yeah. But Stampede's not bad. It's good.
Yeah, Stampede's good. It's been a while. There's just so many people, and there's a lot of good food, though. I remember there was
corn dogs.
Yeah, corn dogs and
the best, man.
Scorpion Pizza. I remember they had one year.
Man, pizza, but corn dogs, they're good. Corn dogs, they're expensive. Everything's expensive in Stampede, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's definitely crazy, no doubt about that. Well, anyways, happy to hear that you've been having a good day, enjoying the sun, enjoying Stampede. But I guess we can get down to business, I guess, if you want to call it that. Not exactly business, but as I said, everybody's interested to hear your story, and everybody's really curious as to the kind of awareness that you'd like to spread and some of the tips and tricks you might have for people when it comes to maybe spreading awareness for themselves and for others. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the incident that you had and how that all panned out?
Okay, so I don't remember that day, but I was told that it happened right before Stampede during my brother's bachelor party. And everyone, apparently it was a warm summer day. It's a warm summer day. And I was 21 at the time. Just spilled out my teens. And my this guy offered me a ride, saying it was sober enough to drive me home. But I have no idea because I don't remember it, right? I was just told that.
Right.
And I got a ride with him not knowing any better. And the rest is history, as they say. And my driver pulled a legal U-turn in front of an SUV, and an SUV hit me on my passenger side. 107 kilometers an hour. I was so very lucky that stars saved my life that day. Because I had a bad neck injury called occipital. I also had a brain injury.
Right.
The probably the most top one and top very serious. Because I easily got woken up, not able to walk and talk ever again. So I'm very grateful I'm able to do that stuff, right? To walk and talk again. I'm very grateful. When you experience something so traumatic, you really appreciate the little things in life. And I also had a very bad neck injury called occipital dislocation. That's equivalent to decapitation. All my ligaments in my neck were separate on impact. It's like a decapitation. 70% of people that die just like that from type of injury. 30% go into ICU, they die there. 50% survive a hospital stay, but through handicaps, and only 1% that walk and talk ever again. So I'm very fortunate. I'm absolutely honored. I'm honored by a podcast. I mean that. 'Cause I easily could be dead right now.
Of course, it's a miracle, in other words, that you were part of that 1%,
Yeah.
Part of that 1% that recovered the way that you did and are lucky enough to be walking and talking after an accident like that. So I don't remember how you put it, the medical term for a technical decapitation, but technically you've been decapitated.
Mental dislocation. Yeah.
That's incredible to be talking to somebody who had survived a decapitation.
Yeah. Pretty.
Right?
You're welcome, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing what I can to at least provide a little bit of humor in a way that's respectful, but also, I mean, as you said, a technical decapitation. That's a good opportunity.
It sucks, man, but it's all good though. I'm happy I'm allowed to tell my story and spread awareness, right?
Of course. Well, when I opened the door, your posture right away was great, right? And even just watching you walk into the house and walk down the stairs seemed fairly effortless for somebody who had been through what you went through.
Still got decapitated, really though.
Yeah.
Surprise, as Samuel L. Jackson said the best. Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
It's all good, right? But no, thank you. And
yeah.
Actually, this is Star's ambulance ring.
Right.
Oh, wait, you're gonna be getting married soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm also married to Stars.
Yeah.
Thank God for Stars. Actually, they gave me this ring. It's the ring of hope.
The ring of hope.
And they gave me this ring. Right after when I came back, because I did so well, right? And all those good beauties, the Stars Air Ambulance, won't be here.
Well, of course, the first responders had a large part to play, of course, in the way that they had just decided, or the way that they had handled your body after an accident like that. They did everything that they could, and they did it in a way that obviously helped to preserve your body in the condition that it was in, at least. So
yeah,
they're
I'm
definitely
very grateful, yeah.
Right, of course.
I love those beauties, and they're great people, and I'm honored for Stars. I'm grateful for Stars.
Right.
Yeah, and
I think most people have heard of Stars before. They are the first responders. They do the heli lifting or the airlifting rescues, right?
Yeah.
And most people have heard of them, but not many people talk to those who have required their services.
Surprise.
Right? Surprise. Brandon knows Stars. They gave him a ring. They're pals, as you will see in some of the photos.
BFFs.
Yeah, BFFs.
No way possible.
Exactly. But yeah, you know that you're in a fairly severe accident when Stars need to be the responders, because I guess you were just kind of west of Cochrane, is that right? So a little bit outside of the city.
It's getting back to going to other party for my buddy's bachelor party, and yeah, so I was out of Calgary apparently. So yeah.
Right. It would have taken a while for an ambulance, I guess, to show up.
Yeah.
And I mean, for the condition that you were in, just how critical your condition was, it would be very important for you to get to the hospital as soon as possible. And obviously being airlifted would be the best solution in that case.
Yeah, actually, I think it'd be a good idea to have Stars people here as well one day.
Right.
Be pretty cool.
Yeah, no doubt. So I've got a couple other questions for you. I shouldn't say other questions because I haven't really asked you too many questions just yet, but I do have some questions for you. One of which pertains to your hospital stay, of course, and I know that you were in the hospital for quite a long time, but for the first while you were obviously comatose. So my first question here is if you remember your initial reaction when you finally woke up in the hospital, or when your consciousness, or you regained consciousness and you remember being there. Do you remember what your initial reaction was like?
Well, when mom put it, I was happy. I was happy, right? I guess. My eyes were very skinny. My lowest weight was 134 pounds. It's 6'5" frame, right? It's pretty low.
Right.
I like Jenny Craig 2.0. But it's bad, but it's a good one though.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, but yeah, my eyes were like I was just happy I was alive, and I didn't know I would walk again. I just keep working, and reach to my goals. I got to it, right? I just kept pushing. No one told me I couldn't walk or whatnot. I just kept working, kept pushing, and eventually I always started walking and talking. Well, I talked at first. Actually, my first words were "mom." I think I had my car crash because mom was there, right? And she was at the time she didn't know able to walk and talk, or she was so scared, right? So yeah, I'm just. Uh, my first reaction was I was happy I was alive.
Yeah, I'm sure outside of not even knowing what happened to you, but just knowing that you're awake and you're still alive, I guess that was comforting.
For sure, yeah. Mom was just happy. She took a picture of me actually. When I said my words right. It's like first words of a baby, right? Take the video camera. Mom did that twice. Video camera when first words when I was a baby, and video camera again when I was from a car crash. So yeah, she did it twice. She was she was there when I was walking and walking again, and yeah, it was grateful. I'm grateful for mom.
Of course, you're really happy or lucky that your mom was able to get there as soon as she did. From what I had read in some of the articles, she was able to get there just the following morning, I believe.
Yeah.
Do you know what time it was approximately when the accident happened?
Gee, I think it was during the mid. My brother, my handler will tell you.
Right.
My handler will tell you it was probably around. We were paintballing, so probably around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, after paintballing, so afternoon probably.
Yeah,
right. Well, she got there pretty quick in that case. Then,
yeah, well,
luckily.
mom came. Yeah, around. I'm not exactly sure. Mom could tell you more, and my handler could tell you more as well. Cause like I said, I was comatose. Don't remember anything at all. Last thing I remember from my car crash was.
Of course.
Last thing I remember was me working at no pain for a burn down proving.
That's the last you remember?
Yeah, from a car crash. Yeah.
Right. Was that likely the day before, you think?
No, that was like a month before.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right. Well, with the kind of brain injury that you had sustained, it's not surprising that you may have lost some time even before the accident. Right.
I don't remember. I'm like for sure. Like, I moved to a new place before, and my car crash, and I don't remember that place whatsoever. I don't remember the owner, or like anyone who I live with, or anyone for that matter, right? So yeah, the last place I remember living at was a high rise kind of place.
I see.
Like I forget what place it was. I used to live in Ogden. Then Ogden, I remember that I was a year before my car crash. That place was sketchy. I lived with a French guy, and all I did have sex with girls, and I just hear him.
Oh man.
Awkward. I was sleep. Oh crap. Tabernacle. Yeah. Non-stop, right? But no, it's all good. That was a history, right? It's all good. That's history now.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I still remember I used to live with a girl named Melanie, and her kids. So yeah, that's the last place I remember living at before my car crash. Now I live in a sport living house near Chinook, and it's a great spot.
Yeah, that's great.
You come go as I please. So I'm grateful I could do that. Right.
Of course. Right. Yeah, you're physically able to make those decisions for yourself, and I mean without large amounts of assistance.
100%. Yeah, it's perfect. Right. I'm grateful.
Yeah, of course. So, What was the most challenging aspect of the physical recovery for you? Because I know you had sustained quite a long list of injuries, but when it came to rehabilitation and recovery in the hospital, I'm wondering which was the most challenging for you.
Probably brain injury because I get mad faster, and I get woken up and not able to walk or talk again, so I bow my butt off, and I still like to train. I still like to play rugby with the boys in Newfoundland again.
Right.
Raymond Rugby.
Yeah, I saw a picture of you running in the gym with a rugby ball.
Yeah, so I see those guys. Baz Crosby, sexiest coach there is, right in the corner. But big old gut.
Right.
Nice guy though. But no, miss those guys. They're beauties, and I look forward to seeing them again. And big challenge probably was my brain injury because like I said, I could easily not be able to walk and talk again. And I get mad faster. Like for example, I got mad at my new brother-in-law, because he said something about a guy that was Michael Ryder, about him cheating on his wife, I guess. But I didn't know that at the time. But a month after I got mad at him, Michael Ryder got in a bad car. He was arrested for drinking and driving. So that guy I don't like anymore. So
yeah, no doubt.
So now awkward.
Yeah.
Now I gotta say sorry. Now I gotta patch things up with my stepbrother. But he's an alright guy. He's a Tom Maple Leafs fan, but he's an alright guy. But yeah.
Yeah, man. Alcohol and fast-moving vehicles, or slow-moving vehicles for that matter, certainly don't mix. Drunk driving, definitely the taker of lives, right?
Yeah.
And I would understand, as anybody would understand, the kind of personal reaction you would have to hearing that kind of thing from somebody that you're close with, or somebody you love, right?
Close to it. No, I just met once at a bar in George Street in Newfoundland.
I see.
He's a great guy, but he did that and turned me around. I don't associate with that guy anymore.
Right.
So Dave, my sister's brother, not a bad guy. It's like I said, the brain injury, and it was frustration, I guess. But I shouldn't act that way, and yeah, live and learn, right? We're all not perfect, and you just gotta move on, right? And say sorry and move on, and just keep the peace, right?
Yeah.
With my family.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I guess, a little easier said than done, right? It's more difficult for people to recognize that they made that mistake, right? And some people will try to avoid responsibility, things like that. But I think you said it best. I mean, that's all you can really do is, apologize and move forward. But
too late to apologize.
Yeah, it's too late. Come on, Daniel, you can sing it. You know this one, right? You know this one.
Come, Daniel.
Timberlake. Yeah. See, I didn't even know that was Timberlake, because Daniel's a master. He knows. Yeah. Well, it's been sobering listening to you talk about this for sure, because I mean, it's not every day that I get to have conversations like this, nor does anybody. But as I said before, just when I opened the door and meeting you finally, and seeing just how physically capable you are, mentally capable after an accident like that, it's certainly very admirable, and it's been inspiring, no doubt about that. So, quick little reminder, actually, for our guests, our viewers, we are doing the mystery word challenge like we always do. There is a mystery word, and we're certainly eager to hear your guesses. So don't forget to put your guesses in the comments on this video.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. That's not the mystery word, but it could have been. Why didn't you pick Bob Saget? We were talking about it before.
Oh, crap. I have brain injury.
Oh,
That's why.
right. Okay, no problem. No, you're excused. Anyways, mystery word, everybody. Don't forget about it. Maybe next time. We do hope to have you back. Because you were saying earlier that you'd like to bring your mom on with you, right?
Yeah.
What's her name? Pam, right?
Pam Davis.
Pam Davis. Well, hey Pam, if you're tuning in or if you see this in the future, as Brandon had said, we are interested in having the both of you guys on at a later date. So
or my handler.
Or your handler, yeah. Yeah, either or
Come
all three.
on,
We got room for everybody here. So
don't be scared now, my handler. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared, the handler. Come on, man. But yeah, we'll keep in touch and we will work out a date for that. Certainly.
Sounds good.
So I got a more interesting question for you actually today. I'm wondering if you have any memories or dreams even from when you were in the coma state.
Nope. I remember waking up that's probably I don't remember having any dreams or nothing for that matter.
Okay, well that's a fair answer, of course, because I mean at one point in the past I was studying, out of body experiences and things and like near death experiences, and some people.
Mine's STVs.
Yeah, well. You're bringing in a lot of really good jokes in here today, man. Let me tell you that.
Well, man, I should be a comedian, but I suck, so STVs suck, so yeah.
Well, I was hoping, well, I can't say that I was hoping, but I thought maybe you had some sort of dream or something like that while you were in a coma.
About STVs.
About SUVs, yeah, that'd probably be more like a nightmare, I guess, eh?
Yeah. Be a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. I mean, your brain was obviously in a fairly traumatic state, so for its, I guess, REM function or REM sleep function probably wasn't kicking in the way it should have. Yeah. So that's understandable. Okay. I got another question. So how about any close friends you made in the hospital? Did you get to know any of the other patients? Did you form any friendships with anybody around you?
Actually, I met Tyler Davis.
Todd Davis?
No, sorry, but I speak fast.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Tyler Davis.
Tyler Davis.
He's a martial artist from Red Deer.
Martial artist from Red Deer.
And he came to, he got moved by, he traveled to Red Deer, to Calgary, to be on to say hi to me. And I was still on bed rest, and yeah, he was actually a picture of me and Tyler. I was giving him a thumbs up when I was still in the hospital, and Tyler, big old sexy cow of our ears. He's like, picture, selfie, and it's awesome. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Thumbs up. Yeah, Tyler Davis, very nice guy. Yeah.
Was he doing Was he helping out with rehabilitation with patients there, or?
No, he just came to visit me.
That's cool, man. That's really cool of him.
Yeah.
And were you associated with him with martial arts before the accident at all?
With martial arts? No. I was also a martial arts before.
Right.
In Newfoundland. Michael Foley's martial arts. Unfortunately, that place, that ship is not synced, but I try to roll with those guys, and yeah, whatever. But shout out to Robert Sandera. I wish him well. I wish everyone, for that matter, that Jim well. And I wish anyone, after what you've been through, what I've been through, you don't wish anyone any harm, right? Cause, right. So I wish those guys well. It's very childish the way Michael Foley reacted to me. I don't forget where I came from, and my mother, my mom. Bad joke, but no. I don't forget where I came from in Newfoundland, and I was going back to train there, and the guy was being a jerk. So whatever, but you live and learn experience, right? And you go on greener pasture. What's the word?
Pastures, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you mentioned you were involved in martial arts before the accident.
Yeah.
What got you interested in martial arts in the first place?
Good question, my friend.
See if I think I got some.
UFC, Gracie's, the Gracie's, man.
The Gracies.
Yeah,
What's that?
the Gracie's G's by. The Gracie's, Royce Gracie, UFC.
Oh, UFC. Okay.
G's by.
Yeah, man.
So I'm stunned.
Yeah, I don't follow UFC, man. I don't know.
Man, we follow Roofs though.
Yeah, I do. Yep.
All good though. We'll have a job. Don't judge. I did get hit by an SUV, so don't judge.
Yeah, don't judge. That's a very important thing in life in many more ways than one.
Yeah.
So did you get into UFC when you started training? Was that part of?
I actually moved to Alberta originally to fight.
Oh, great.
In cage, but I fought SUVs instead.
Yeah, you did, and you won against that SUV. I don't think that SUV's on the road anymore.
No, I rolled it off.
Yeah.
That's a plus in that, right?
Yeah,
for sure. Off, right?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you do pretty good in the UFC as far as I could tell you. Because you're pushing probably like 6 feet, 6'2".
No, by 6'5".
6'5". Yeah, that's what I thought. It was up there, man. As soon as I opened the door,
I'm midget. I'm 4'11".
4'11". Yeah, you were at one point or what?
I was when I was 10 or 8 years old, 4'11" maybe perhaps.
Oh yeah, holy man.
I don't know, 4'11". I'm not sure.
I'm 5'11", I think right now. Maybe 6 feet, maybe.
Yeah, my brother is my handler is around that height too. My handler, he's around 5'8", 5'9". Probably shorter than you, I do believe.
Well, with your height and your reach, you definitely make a bit of a beast in the ring, man. No doubt.
Yeah, but I ended up getting hit by it. I'm a beast at SUVs.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm pretty sure as soon as that SUV got hit, it sent out like a telepathic signal to every other SUV
SUVs
in
man.
the area, telling them to watch out for Brandon Chase coming through, man.
Yeah, I hope not, because I don't want to wish that on anyone, man.
Yeah,
Thank you, stars and the first responders.
Yeah, man, they had a huge part to play. I think we got a picture here, actually, you with the guys from Stars. Hey, why don't we pull that up? Well, yeah, here they are. Boom, there we go.
John, Patrick Doyle, and Pam.
Right on. Yeah, these guys played a pretty big role in saving your life, man. No doubt about it.
Yeah.
How long after the accident was this photo taken? Do you know?
Good question. I probably a year afterwards.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was still in a wheelchair actually. They had to help me up, but they're great people. And with those guys, I won't be here right now. So yeah, I'm grateful for those beauties.
Yeah, those are beauties. Look at them. Take a look at their faces.
And I like to have actually a better system in Newfoundland for air ambulance or something like that. Because Newfoundland doesn't have money, but it'd be pretty cool if Newfoundland had a better system. Because everyone needs a second chance. Everyone needs, it's. Well, I hope no one goes through what I've been through because it's very traumatic.
Yeah.
And it'd be pretty cool though if they had better air traffic control, or at least some similar better system going on there. Because I know Newfoundland doesn't have the money for that, but it'd be pretty cool though.
So how far does Stars reach in Canada? Is that only Western Canada?
It's only Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta.
Oh, I see.
And BC has something else, I think. I forget what the name was called, but they had something else. And Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Alberta. And yeah, that's all I know right now.
I see. Well, yeah, they should certainly try to expand Stars into other areas of Canada, but I assume it would be an expensive endeavor.
Yeah, it would be very expensive, especially in Newfoundland, right? Because Newfoundlands had the money for it. I told the mom, Newfoundland's a better system. And it was started, but started so expensive, right? And you want the money in Newfoundland, right?
Right.
And mom was like, just be happy that your car crash was in Alberta and not in Newfoundland. But I'm like, Mom, of course I'm gonna, that's Todd Davis right there, my homie.
Yeah, there we go. I just figured we have a photo here with you in your what's the is it a gi?
Yeah, gi or kimono, yeah.
Kimono, right?
That was the other stand up there, but yeah, that's not in my belt actually. I still has a white belt, but I really don't care about white belts or belts.
Yeah.
But that was on my belt. That is actually my white belt. I have it for 8 years now. I've been training. I've not been training often, but I'm gonna be training probably at JR Academy, and Tilt MMA with Anderson Gavale. He Quinn Rampage's old head coach, the Pride FC.
Mm.
You know Quinn Rampage Jackson?
I recognize the name. I used to play the UFC video game back in like 2009. I played
me
UFC.
too, man. Me too.
That was good.
Rampage is awesome, man. I didn't really follow MMA when he was in Pride. I wish I did though, because that Pride Slam, that was a thing of beauty, man. But Anderson, tell him that. Not really. You actually told him pull guard, like to chain guard, but Rampage just slammed on his head. But it's MMA though, right? But yeah, other slammed by Quinn Rampage Jackson than getting slammed by an SUV.
Well, yeah. I don't think anyone wants to stand up against the guy who beat an SUV in a fight, right? So
blow out a Rampage and slam a Rampage than an SUV, man. Freak that.
Yeah.
Hey, that sucks, man.
Okay, why don't we go through a couple of a few other photos we got here. So I think this is a photo showing maybe the
Brandon sexy back.
Yeah, you are. Look at that, man. That's a
all
sexy
the girls
scar.
don't know how to act.
Well, they're all turned on now. Now that they've seen it.
The sexy babe.
So why don't you describe what we're looking at here, other than your sexy back, huh?
Actually, my war scar there. They had you see that scar right in the middle of my back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's from my. I'm not really sure what they're doing there, but I think the surgery. Surgeon was had gloves on, and I just have the surgery. I think my back, and they asked me to put hardware on my back. My vertebrae was fused, I think. So yeah, mom needs to be here. She'll tell you exactly the injuries because crystal clear. I'm a little bit stunned, right? But my vertebrae were damaged, so they're doing surgery on my vertebrae and my back as well. My pelvis got fused together with nuts and bolts.
Right.
You got permanent scars there. My back had something wrong with my back too. My back was not broken, but it was damaged for sure. And then they did some surgery for that. So yeah, very serious car crash for sure.
Do you experience any back pain at all, or?
Nope.
That's great.
Thank God.
Yeah, no doubt. That's great. So they must have put in like a steel rod or a plate or something.
Yeah. I think a plate, maybe perhaps a plate. I think a plate. When mom's on the podcast, you ask her that.
Yeah, I will.
If she wants to, my handler maybe would actually ask my mom that, because my handler doesn't want to be honest. Want to talk about my car crash, because he remembers the whole deal of my car crash. He saw stars, raging from my car crash. You know,
right. He'd have to kind of relive it, I guess.
He used to smoke some pot probably before.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh, you could to relive it, right? But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, I smoke some pot every now and again, but yeah.
That is, it's a wonder drug for sure. Yeah. Has a lot of medicinal purposes, no doubt about that.
Yeah, it's good stuff. but I don't want to do it too often. I'll pothead, but do it every now and again. There's actually a weed shop real close to my house, so I take full advantage of that.
Yeah, you should. You totally should, and you do. Right
Thank
on.
you.
Okay, so this is a bit of a sobering photo we have here. So this is the Sonalta, I believe, that you were driving in.
I wasn't. I was
You
driving
were
a passenger.
you were the
by.
passenger. You were right on the other side of that door.
Yeah, I was on the I was on the passenger side. I was on the passenger side, but on the front seat, not
Right.
the back seat. I'll be dead probably over on the back seat.
Yeah, there was another person in the car, is that right?
Yeah, my drunk driver.
Only the two of you?
Yeah,
I see.
yeah.
Right.
He pulled a legal U-turn and
Right.
upcome SUV traveling at 107 kilometers an hour. Hit me on my passenger side. My drunk driver's a little snake.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, drunk driving
Snake in the grass.
drunk driving is unforgivable, no doubt about it. And when somebody else gets hurt like that, it becomes all too real just how dangerous it can be and just how easily it can be for you to make the wrong judgment call while you're behind the wheel, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's see what else we have here. All right, so this is another photo of you. Do you know if this was during the this must have been during the coma.
Yeah, definitely. No buy. Of course it is.
Of course it is.
You know, I was. Don't remember that, but it was definitely mom took that picture. It was mom told very strong. Saying that picture.
Yeah.
I actually remember when mom first showed me that picture. I almost got really mad because I had brain injury, and I got mad. It was when I realized what happened, because it was very, very hard for me at first, right? Because knowing that I was bed rest, but I kept continuing working and non-stop, right? But I was right after my car crash, and tubes all around me, right? Like nose plugs, So yeah, I was right after my car crash. I had a trichotomy right here so I could breathe, brother, or
Right.
so they could breathe, I guess, and do surgery. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah. Bolts. I had tubes going everywhere, right? So yeah, very scary.
Of course. This is showing also some more scars. I guess this was probably to help to correct the neck injury that you had.
Yeah,
I
in the
assume.
Atlantic dislocation. Yeah, very. Yeah, that was my section neck. But no, that's my worst scar from my from my ankle dislocation. So yeah. I think it's right in the back, right there. I think. So yeah. I know it. So yeah.
Right. All right. What else we have? Here's one. I from what I remember, reading some of the articles, this was the first time that you were lifted upright.
Yes, correct. And right there, I had a P2, I could pee on myself.
Right.
And my bladder was, because my bladder was from a car crash.
Right.
And you could tell my leg was so skinny, I didn't work out then.
Right.
And I did a pee bottle, and I had a catheter. And they sucked, man. Their bladder never gets torn away from your bladder. That sucks, man.
I've had a catheter before.
You did?
I've had a catheter, man.
Twins, man. Twins.
Yeah, dude, I know exactly what it's like. It was horrible.
Why did you have a catheter?
Well, this was back in the 8th grade.
Get in a fight with someone?
Really quick story. No, I got a really bad burn on my arm.
Yeah.
It was somebody had a penny, and they were squeezing it between a hair straightener. So the penny was really hot, and they threw it, and it landed on my arm. So the dirty money burned me and got into my bloodstream.
What the hell?
Bacteria from the money, and it ended up going into my pelvis. And then a few days later, when I woke up in the morning, I couldn't get out of bed. Like I could move, but I couldn't really move my legs very well because I had a bone infection in my pelvis.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know. And they didn't know what was wrong with me at first. And so they did a bunch of tests, and one of them required a catheter. It was like a catheter with like a balloon, and they like inflated a balloon in my stomach and took x-rays and blah, blah, blah. And So yeah, I had a catheter for that reason. And I share your pain because it was horrible.
Don't share my bladder though.
I'm sorry?
My bad job. I said don't share my bladder though.
Yeah.
Share my pain. Yeah, it's. But yeah, my catheter got dirty.
Uh-oh.
Most painful experience ever. I go to Edmonton. Oilers suck. And I had to go to Edmonton to get my catheter fixed and get it changed, because when here in Calgary is long drive, and I had to go to ambulance drive. Oh, it was so painful.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like tiny dancers on highway.
Elton John.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Tiny dancers on the highway. Get that joke? Out on the highway, and yeah, all good.
Well, that's all the photos that I have so far. But I think we've seen quite a few things to help us to understand the gravity of the situation. No doubt about it. How long were you in the hospital altogether?
June 27th, 2015, I was in acute care when I started my journey, and I was in the acute care June 27th until February 23rd, 2016. Then after that, I moved to Panoka, Alberta, for 14 months at Halbert Johnson Center, and 14 months, all I did there was rehab. Like it was my job.
Right.
It's crazy. I was probably there June. I was there until 14 months. June 23rd, 2017. And yeah, my physio was Sarah. My speech was Carolyn. Great girl. And it's crazy journey, man. Not PJ-13. not Ray G for everyone. It's very scary what happened to me. So yeah, it's rated R.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was a long time you spent in there.
Yeah.
And you
Hobbit Adventure.
Right. Yeah. And from what I remember from you texting me earlier, you live in an assisted living facility now, or?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I live with actually a guy that I live with. I used to go to Halbert Johnson with, and nice guy. Always buys me coffee all the time. Very nice guy. Yeah, he lives in my house because he hit a wall because he was drag racing. I think he hit a wall. But his name's Bob, and nice guy. Bought me coffee, and yeah, nice guy. There's a nice guy. Yeah, nice guy.
Right on. So
I play cards with a girl named Patsy as well. She's awesome. She's in her 60s.
Yeah, that's great to hear.
We're best friends for life now.
That's good. You got to meet a bunch of cool people. I mean, that's the bright side. Right?
Yeah.
Good friends now, which is
BFFs.
happy to hear that.
Yeah,
that's great.
Playing cards.
Yeah, playing cards is fun if you know the right games.
Not bad. Yeah. All we played, right? And yeah, I won actually play cards with yesterday. It was pretty intense.
An intense game of cards, eh?
Uno. It was
Uno,
intense, man.
I don't know how to.
It was 1-1, and I won the third game.
I don't even know how to play Uno.
It's pretty easy. I've
never played.
You could jump on my place sometime. I'll show you. I'll introduce you to Patsy.
Yeah, well, I'm willing to learn, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and Bob. I introduced you to Bob too.
Maybe.
Who I live with.
Hey, Bob, teach me how to play Uno. Come on.
No, Bob doesn't know how to play Uno.
Oh,
He bought me coffee drink. So
coffee.
yeah.
Don't talk about coffee, man. I'll have to pee if you start talking about coffee.
Don't
Had too
get-
much coffee today
no
already.
man, don't get me out of catheter. Jersey catheter twice, so it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay, man. I had a thought. I had a question, and now right. Another funny story that I actually read online, just surrounding the court case actually that you had gone through with the driver and yourself. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that experience you had in court when you were there?
Well, I was going to tell I was going to tell Brendan Schaub this, but before I was on CBC News in Newfoundland, and but the security guard put me aside, right? I was going to tell her, right, at the time, because I had my 2 walking poles in hand.
Mm-hmm.
But my dog driver in court, I attacked him, physically attacked him. I quite frankly probably thought I was gonna knife him or shoot him.
Right.
But nope, that's too mainstream.
Yeah.
Way too mainstream. Would you agree?
That's pretty mainstream. I agree.
So
yeah.
what I did though was I went to Victoria's Secret and I just bum life instead. I go into Victoria's Secret. I put red Victoria's Secret with underwear. And I'm like, you almost have me kill me. This spray only got 98 on weekends, right?
Yeah.
That's all he got.
Yeah,
the
the sentence was really light, which I read as well. He was
bullshit,
just
right?
weekend jail time for less than a year.
Yeah.
After that too, which was
98 on weekends. So
yeah.
you know what I did? Red panties. I'm like, this is real punishment. Red panties right to the face.
Yeah.
Quick and painless. No jail time for me. Jail time for him, but still. So now, he also had to live with the way he did. But now he has a memory of me through. Now he has memory of me through red panties at his face.
Yeah. That's a good comeback, man. That's a good comeback.
Yeah, I usually could have knifed him or stabbed him, but I'm not like or shoot him, but I'm not gonna get jail time.
Yeah, exactly. You'll jeopardize your own freedom, doing something like that.
It's so stupid, right? So I'm like, red pine night, quick and painless, to his bum life. And he also gave me a nice court settlement. So, he also changed my bum life the hard way possible.
Yeah.
I don't recommend it. So I kind of the way of thanking him in a way, but also almost killing me. So I'm like, F you,
Yeah.
Red panties right between the face, right between the eyes.
Yeah. Bullseye.
And he's like, at first he thought I was like knife him stab and big smile on his face, and then he saw me through red panties and he oh crap. Oh crap. This no. I really messed up, right? Because the guy's a douchebag, right? I felt bad for the guy because his brother committed suicide a few years prior. He's actually his brother used to be my handler's best friend, and he committed suicide because his wife got cheating on her. And I probably felt bad. I can't say for sure I remember that, but I know I'm a nice guy. Probably felt bad that what happened. So I want to talk to him about his brother. But that backfired.
Yeah, he backfired. Instead, you flicked panties in his face.
No, that backfired. I mean, getting around with him, but getting around with him because I hit by an STV afterwards. But
yeah,
but it's all good. It's the red panties, quick and painless, and it's all good now, right? I don't talk to that guy anymore.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, it's all good, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, all time heals all things. I mean, you have to kind of just learn to forget about it, I guess. I guess.
Never forget. Just gonna move on and
yeah, I
guess
you'll never forget.
It almost killed me. I'm happy for my mom's sake that I'm still alive, walking, talking, and walking and talking again for myself, right?
Yeah, of course.
It'd be just devastating because if I wasn't here, because mom probably maybe mom would do mad and all that stuff, but thank God she doesn't do that, and thank God she could say, "Honey, how are you doing, man?" instead of me. Then I'm like, good point.
Yeah.
So I'm happy she could say that to me, right? Because
yeah.
I'm grateful for life, and you just gotta anyone listening to this right now, you can get by anything in life if you put your mind to it. I truly believe that, and you keep pushing.
Yeah. Amen.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling.
Street lights.
You should really go. You like
people.
music? You like music, Brody?
I hate music.
Yes, bye.
No, I'm just kidding. I love music. Journey's great. I was listening to Journey earlier today.
You should go to Newfoundland sometime.
Did they have music in Newfoundland?
Nobody, no bye.
I didn't think
George
so.
Street.
I didn't think they did.
George Street.
George Street.
Full of bars by.
They got
Bar full of music. Dave Whitty, talented musician. I'll show me a nice guy. Well, yeah, he had his own podcast too, actually. Newfoundland. And Dave Whitty's his name. And I was on one podcast in Newfoundland already called The Wall Show with Mike Wall, a very nice guy. I'm honored for that. For the first podcast I did, Newfoundland. I'm honored for Mike Wall. He's not a medicine doctor, but he's like a Dr. Phil of Newfoundland.
Oh,
I
yeah?
should say.
yeah.
And my first person that did my story was Malone Mullins. She on CBC News, right?
I don't know who. Rob Mullins.
Malone Mullins.
Malone Mullins.
CBC News reporter from Newfoundland.
Okay.
She used to be a mainlander news reporter from Vancouver, but now she's an island news reporter in Newfoundland, CBC Newfoundland. Malone Mullins, and I'm going to be on a podcast in Newfoundland again with my boy Adam Walsh. I hope you listen to this, Adam Walsh. I love being on her podcast. But yeah, he showed you something, but I'm not sure what he showed you. He showed you something, but not sure what he showed you.
Oh, what Daniel showed me.
What did he show you?
It was a secret.
Am I in trouble?
No, he showed me how much time we've been streaming for.
Okay.
Guess how long we've been going for.
40 minutes.
Close, 51 minutes.
Holy crap, boy.
51 minutes already, boy.
Yes, buddy.
But
Holy
that's
crap.
okay. There's no time limit, man. There's no real time limit.
Well, I have
But,
to go. My bus is coming. What time is it now?
Oh, it's probably 10 to 4. 3:50, right around there.
Yeah, okay, fine. Okay.
But yeah, we can move into the next segment anyways. Like, obviously, just to recap, your recovery was a bit of a process, but you recovered to the best of your abilities. You're walking, you're talking. You're able to spread awareness about drunk driving, which is obviously a very severe issue.
I'm leaving at 4:15.
4:15, that's fine. We don't need to go too much longer. That's okay.
Right.
You got your message across, which is important, which is why we wanted to have you on here, because a lot of people underestimate just the dangers of drunk driving and just how impactful it can be on people and families, of course, right?
Well,
So,
thanks for having me and my friend, and I'm absolutely honored.
Yeah, of course. As I said, we plan on having you back here again with your mom, Pam Davis, and she'll help to be able to shed some light on some other stories and some other details, of course.
Do you know Will Escobar?
No.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do. Yeah, we have a mutual friend on Facebook, boy.
Really?
Yeah, mutual friend on Facebook. Will, he knows you from work.
Man, maybe I do.
Not a roofer, but yeah.
Man, I don't know.
No,
Maybe I
he's
do.
not French.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. Maybe I do. I'll take a look at when we end the stream here. We'll take a look.
For sure, yeah.
So anyways, outside of all this good stuff, we'd like to get to know you on a more personal level,
Sounds
right?
good. Sounds good.
Yeah, so we'll
Good
talk
voice.
about... Yeah,
Voice
nice
sweet.
voice crack, man. That was a good one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's talk about personal interests. What are you into? Like, what do you do outside of...
Long walks on the beach.
Long walks on the beach. If we had beaches, right? If we had a beach. Well, I guess there are private
In
beaches.
Newfoundland, you got rocky beaches, Newfoundland, but no, some beaches, some man-made beaches here in Calgary, right?
Yeah.
But I like to train martial arts. I actually, I'm taking a few weeks off. I should probably not take a week for Stampede, but I should do more training anyways, because martial arts is awesome.
Yeah.
I like to play rugby again. Shout out to the boys.
All right,
Rugby,
boys.
rugby?
Right on, rugby boys.
Boys, not boys. Rugby boys.
Rugby boys.
Just boys. But I train martial arts, jiu-jitsu. I like to go to train in San Diego. And train. I do some I start speaking in schools and stuff like that. I'm actually to be on CBC Calgary coming up soon.
Oh yeah, right on. You're gonna be go the big time on the big time daytime TV.
Yeah, he's buddy. I'm really be on CBC Calgary, tell my story.
Yeah.
Because just because that's a good thing to be on, right? Tell my stories about awareness, and I'm an advocate for mothers against drug driving.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that you're part of that organization.
Yeah.
You have a better reason than anybody to get affiliated with them.
Yeah, for sure. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for those guys. Grateful for stars. Grateful to be here. And don't stop believing. Yeah.
What kind of music are you into?
Jeez, man. Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, is that your top?
Bieber my balls.
Yeah, Bieber your balls. Top 10 favorite for Justin Bieber's right at the top of the list.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you had me going, man. He's my favorite.
Did you actually?
No.
You should definitely.
Daniel, though. Daniel, it's his favorite.
Here come Daniel. Daniel, my brother, come with the wind. What's the lyric? Daniel. What's the song? How did the song go again? Elton John.
I don't remember that one.
You know Elton John, man.
No, I know, but I can't
Elton
remember
John
that song.
Here come Daniel. Pull that song on, Daniel.
Come on, pull it out of your hat. Pull it out of your fancy hat, Daniel. Okay, no, for real though, not Justin Bieber. Come on, give me like one of your favorite bands, just one of them. All I need is one.
Don't stop believing.
Journey's good, yeah. Journey's really good.
Rush.
Oh hell yeah! Now we're talking. Canadian Rush, man.
You put me on the spot right now. Put me on the spot.
No, it's okay. I only wanted one. You said Rush, man. You're good in my books.
Yeah.
Rush is great.
No, Tom Sawyer, Mean Rod.
That's Rush, man. Tom Sawyer, you got it.
Yeah, Tom Sawyer.
Yeah, Rush is a good one, man. So, what kind of martial arts are you doing?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
BJJ.
BJJs, right on.
Call my, as my handler says, I like to call my pajamas.
Yeah.
You should get my handler in one of these days.
Get your what in?
My handler.
Oh, yeah, get your handler in here. Well, like I said, we have room for 3 here if you wanted to bring your handler and your mother.
So.
Bring your handler and your mother.
Be mother and me. Be my handler. Be my mother and my handler.
Yeah. Why not, man? Good. We have room for
my handler. You're looking at this. Come down, my friend. Yeah.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
My handler.
Bring it on.
Mom would definitely come down here for sure.
Yeah, we'll work it out. Well, after she sees the podcast, I think she might be interested.
Then I'll give you my handler's number. But you just want to do a podcast.
1-800-handler, right? Is that it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, he should change his number to 1-800-the-handler.
No, you should be, but no.
That's okay. It costs a lot to get a custom number like that.
Yeah, he wasn't very happy with it. Well, he actually is pretty. It's pretty funny, but he's sick and tired of me to bring it up, right? Because his name now on my phone is my handler.
Yeah,
it's not his name anymore. It's my handler.
He is. Yeah, his old name is dead.
That's who he is. He's like claim to fame, my handler.
Yeah.
I wish I was claim fame with my handler than get up on STV, but nope.
The world will know him as Brandon Chase's handler.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be on his gravestone one day. The handler.
That's actually what songs are from? Use?
I'm not sure.
My handler.
I never listened to Muse ever. I never did.
Yeah, but it's from my handler. It's some of the song called My Handler.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Protest Heroes, maybe.
The Handler, the song. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell, man. I don't know.
I think it's actually from.
Okay, Google. The Handler song. We'll see what Google says here.
Here are some results from a search.
By Muse.
Yeah.
It's by Muse. Look at you go. You remembered. Yeah.
Damn right.
Hey, Muse wrote a song about you, buddy.
My handler, put that song up for my handler.
Put it on for him.
Yeah, he loves this song, right? This is for you, my handler.
It's the first time we've ever played a song on the podcast ever.
Let's go, handler. My handler. He wants you on the podcast, my handler.
Oh, that's heavy. Actually, that's heavier than I thought it'd be. Wonder if anyone can hear it. Oh, I ruined it. That's okay. Oh, hey, that's a cool track, actually. I'll have to
You go back, put that on again, but never mind.
I gotta go back. What did I do? Back. That's gone. I don't know what to do. I glitched my phone out. Oh, man. Now it's playing and I don't know how to stop it. What do I do? Right now we got background music for the podcast.
Yeah,
I
I'll
guess.
get no worries.
It's because I've never actually played a track through the TV on a podcast before.
Surprise.
It's okay. It worked out.
Yeah.
It totally worked out.
Yeah,
That's good.
that I was calling out my handler. For future podcast episodes.
Yeah. Brandon Chase plus the handler plus Pam Davis.
Yeah. My mom would definitely be on this, but my handler is a little secret. He's real tricky.
Oh yeah, tricky guy.
Tricky Nicky.
Well, we'll see what he says. We'll try to talk to him and we'll see what he says.
I got my handler's number, so so we'll see.
Yeah. We'll try to organize it. Well, so far, we've yet to get any guesses for the mystery word. I guess it might be a tricky one this time around, but people do.
I beat the mystery word myself. I have brain injury, so I forget.
No, that's okay. I don't want to say it because people might guess. But they have a chance to guess still. They can watch the video after we're live, and they can still comment on it.
You haven't commented on it?
Not yet. Nope, not yet.
No one commented on the podcast?
Oh, nobody.
No, not yet. Sometimes.
I'll be on the. You probably be on. Well, actually, I didn't comment last week.
Sometimes it doesn't happen. That's okay. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it doesn't. That's just the way things go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But that's all right. People have been watching, and it's been informative. Like I said,
Has anyone been watching?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How many people? 2?
Right now 5.
Yes, bye.
yeah, 5 people. That's not too bad. That's better than 3, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, right on, Brandon. It's been cool getting to know you and talking with you. It's certainly eye opening. You know, I'm impressed by your recovery and by your mobility, your speech, and everything else.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, man.
Thank
You're
you.
really welcome. You're really welcome. I mean, something I can certainly take from this experience is to really think twice before I get behind the wheel
And
when I'm too far gone.
And also who you ride with as well.
Yeah, and the people you drive with.
I hardly drink, right? But my driver was drunk. So that's tricky, right?
Yeah, there's having a drink and then there's being actually drunk and driving, which is a pretty major difference.
Apparently he did that. I know that apparently he did this. My handler figured this afterwards. That he found out that his ex-wife, now because they got divorced, right? Obvious for good reasons. His wife told my handler that this guy, this scumbag, drunk driver, same guy threw red panties at his face.
Mm-hmm.
Drove drunk with his kids in the car before.
Oh man,
Scumbag
for sure. That's no good.
Snake in the grass.
Did he get breathalyzed? Like after the accident happened?
Yeah, and yes, and my handler, no one knew, but my first responders were like, yeah, they had no idea, and he got blue eyes, and they told him, my handler, that it was 10 times over the speed limit, 10 times over the legal limit of
Oh man.
and like, why do you let him drive? Like, why let him drive when my brother like had no idea, right? Because I guess my brother was drunk as well. It was a bachelor party, and yeah.
Oh
Just-
yeah, bachelor parties and drinking go hand in hand.
Yeah,
So you got to really be careful for sure.
for sure, yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah, thanks for being here, Brandon. I know you said you got to catch a bus here pretty quick, so it's already after 4, so it's probably rolling up here pretty soon. But you've been an exhilarating guest. You've been very informative. You've been funny too, which is cool. I didn't expect that. I thought it would just be kind of somber or just educational, but you're actually dropping a lot of jokes, which is cool, making us laugh, and I appreciate that a lot.
STB's fault, not mine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got some. You
Jerk,
got some
I can't
very.
believe laugh on that.
Well, I gotta laugh, man, because the way that you work SUVs into almost every joke is it's admirable, and it works, which is.
Well,
which is
I'm
funny.
gonna get hit by an STB, or I'm gonna joke around. I'll joke around while getting hit by an STB.
Yeah, you have no choice.
Yeah, really though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your go-to. That's your golden ticket for the rest of your life. Now you can joke about getting hit by SUVs. Never let go. Never let go of that joke, man.
Yeah, I should stand up comedy and get more. My goal is now to do stand up comedy at amateur hour, and get one more joke other than get by an SUV, because that gets kind of dead in a little bit, but maybe I could bring the red panties into the mix.
Yeah.
Change his bum life, you know what I mean? When joke our bum life, and
Yeah.
actually that's a good one. Yeah. I just say I'm comedy bar. It really should. It'd be funny.
Why not? There's comedy bars in town. You can have amateur hours. You can go up there.
Yuck's Calgary, but Yuck's Calgary and Comedy Cave,
Yeah, I've been there. It's been a while, but I've been there.
Crystal Bell,
Never been
Yeah,
to
buddy.
never been to Crystal Bell.
Crystal Bell's comedy show. Yeah, he's actually getting ready for a fight coming up.
Oh, yeah?
Nice guy. Crystal Bell, steroids, but nice guy.
Steroids.
Yeah.
But see what I'm saying, man? You're funny. It's good. I like when there's funny guests, because most of the podcasts, it's business. You know, it's business. It's business.
Mine's SUV's business.
Yeah, that SUV meant business, and you mean business. Watch out, you SUVs, because Brandon Chase means business.
Yeah.
Okay, well, right on. I guess we should wrap it up and save any other fun topics for the next time when you are here with your mother and your handler, potentially. So we will save the date, and we will be sure to advertise before it comes. And next time you might actually get to meet Carly, because she might be here next time. So that'd be cool also. So for those of you who tuned in, thank you for tuning in. It's been a great run. Brandon's been a really great guest. If we have a mystery word winner between now and this coming Monday, we will have, of course, another mystery word draw, or prize draw, in other words, and we will give you a chance to win $500, which I'm hoping for, because we still need somebody to win that $500. Because as Brandon just saw, we had 2 people try for it, and they both picked the wrong bag.
I did number 2, and that wasn't the right one.
No, yeah, he had number 2, but it was number 5, and no.
I chose the one before 2, but it wasn't me. I was close, so mine was right next to the winning bag. Right next, when I guessed the right, it was right next to the thing, right next to the bag I picked. So never win.
Yeah, oh well. Somebody will win, and hey, it might even be you, because you can also tune in and watch the podcast and guess, right? So
Sounds
could
good.
still be you. But anyways, waiting for that winner. So if somebody comments between now and Monday, you have a chance at winning that money. If you don't win the money, you could win a prize, right? So be sure to
My handler, you better be watching.
yeah, dude. Come on, handler, you better have a grip and start watching.
Better be wearing those red panties.
Yeah, he keeps a pair in his back pocket just for, you never know when you might need a pair, eh?
Yeah.
You have a pair
Yep.
on the go, ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, as for the next episode, we will be going live next Thursday at 3 p.m. I don't remember who the guest is. I can't. I don't remember, unfortunately. I've just been so overwhelmed the last few days that I haven't really been looking. I've been focusing on this podcast and not the one next week. But just as you could assume, we are going live again next week,
And the red
Thursday.
panties.
Yeah, bring red panties. I'm going to hang a pair of red panties in the background for the next podcast just so you'll see them.
For
That'd be
me?
pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah, just bring it. Don't mention my name. Just say bring the red panties, and that's it.
Yeah. These are for Brandon.
Don't say my name. Just say, just look at the camera and say, "This is for you. This is for you." That's all you have to say.
This is for you. And then everybody who's watching me like, me? Who? Me? Who? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, it's been a blast. Brandon, you have been a blast. Thanks for coming. And Daniel, you're a pretty killer yourself too. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and tune in next week at 3 p.m. for the next No Pain
And
podcast.
Carly, I wish you well on your wedding dress.
Oh yeah, I told Brandon about the wedding dress stuff. Oh, she's heads are gonna roll. Carly's gonna be decapitating people because of that
Don't
dress.
say that, man. I got hit by my head was decapitated by.
That's why I said it, because
Jeez, that's a bad joke.
you're a survivor. Is that a bad joke?
I threw a pan. Yeah, okay, maybe not. It's okay. Yeah.
I don't know,
I
man.
said,
I don't
I
know.
said, oh, but I brained you all the time. It was all good. Let's slide.
Okay,
Just
well,
this once.
I
Only
sometimes
only joking.
now you're throwing me for a spin here, man.
Yeah.
Well, when I said heads are gonna roll, I guess I could have left it. I could have left it right there. Hey, but you know what? You win some and you lose some, right?
Well, it has to roll or decapitated.
Or get decapitated. I guess it's kind of the same thing. I guess a little bit, but
Shout out to Star your ambulance and the first responders, John, Patrick Doyle, and Pam.
hey, thanks, stars. Thanks Doyle and Pam and Doyle. You said
John, Patrick Doyle, and Pam.
right. Well, thanks.
And Daryl Moon, my homie I never met. Daryl Moon, first responders. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Okay, well, that was a great way to send off the podcast. I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you. We're going to do this again. Everyone's going to be here, and it's going to be great. All right?
Sounds good, man.
Pound my fist. Boom. Boom. Perfect. All right. Okay, everybody, again, goodbye. Take care. Love you. Happy Thursday. Be good to one another, and don't drink and drive.
Love you, Mom. My handler.